Welcome to this poster presentation for the Apereo 2020 conference. The title of the presentation is Accreditation Portfolio Made Easy, the Case of New Brunswick Theological Seminary. My name is Jacques Reynaud from ePortfolio, a commercial affiliate of Karuta OSP project. We have been asked by NBTS to develop a simple but flexible portfolio for accreditation purposes. Accreditation was very important for this university, and NBTS was looking for a low-cost open source solution that could work with Sakai through LTI. So I'm going to show you the portfolio. Here. So this is the welcome page of the portfolio. This is a structure of the portfolio here. You have a profile page with, the names and, email and stuff like that, which is completed automatically. You have a dashboard here. And then you have like learning outcomes, which are divided in two different modules. So if I click on this page, you'll see the two models. This is done for part-time student. And it was very important to separate the student in terms of the advancement in the program. So this is why Module 1 is for 0 to 24 credits, and Module 2 for 25 to 48 credits. So if I go to Module 1 here, I have the different learning outcomes that I've already uploaded. The thing is that the students, depending on their progress in the program, will be asked to add specific learning outcome. So they will come. Again, this is for part-time students, so they're not going through the same path. They have their own studies. So this is why we have this flexibility built in the portfolio. So I'm going to add a third learning outcome here, which is summative evaluation. And this is the page that the student will face. These are the instructions. You can have like very detailed instructions. I'm going to close that. And here, the student is asked to upload artifacts. So I'm going to add a document here. And I'm going to pick a document. My browser is in French. This is why you see stuff in French. I'm going to upload the document 1. And then I'm asked to sort of explain this document. So I'm not going to write too much about that. And then I have to reflect on that. So how this document, this artifact, contributes to this this learning outcome. And finally, the student will be asked to self-evaluate using a very simple scale or rubric. So let's say we'll choose very satisfied. It's very easy to change and to make it much more complicated. Then in the process, eventually evaluator will come and will be asked to sort of evaluate the work of the students. So evaluators have a fairly detailed rubrics, as you can see, with levels and colors to simplify. So, and they can sort of put comments or additional information for the students. So I'm going to complete that. For example, here and here over there. Perfect. And then there will be also a second evaluator that will be asked. So Karuta takes care of that. You can associate the evaluator to the different student portfolio. So I'm going to quickly fill the task of the second evaluator. And okay, let's go and be a little bit more difficult here. Okay, so eventually this is a very special portfolio because I can change role now it's only for presentation purposes. So I'm going to come back as a student role, and you see the students can see that. Evaluators cannot see each other's evaluation, so this is very separate. So if the student wants to sort of get an overview of what's going on, there is a sort of dashboard that will present the different learning outcomes here and the components of the learning outcome and the evaluation going on. For each learning outcome, there will be a count on the number of artifacts submitted. So here you see this is a sort of summary of what the evaluators have done, and there is an average calculated automatically. So the students can have a very fairly easy way to sort of see his progress, what's going on, what's missing, where he should sort of work on his portfolio. And finally, I'm not going to present that, but there is a sort of overall coordinator dashboard. The coordinator is the person in charge of the whole accreditation process. So the dashboard will sort of give a fairly good, there will be a table giving information about all the students' work, artifacts submitted, the percentage of students having, for example, a grade point average over 3, which might be required. So it's highly customizable, depends on your accreditation process, accreditation requirements. So this can be done very easily. So NBTS was a very nice project. It shows that you can develop a very simple and effective accreditation portfolio without paying large annual fees, using an open solution like Karuta that works well with Sakai. So we'll be ready to answer questions at the conference. So thank you very much for your time.